Yep. Beautiful afternoon now in O'Neill's Healy Park. We were expecting all sorts of weather conditions earlier on. It wasn't given the greatest of weekend. We got away with it rightly, Sean.
Got away with it rightly, Damien, and hopefully it stays. Walked across the pitch there, as did yourself there after all you to watch the presentation. Pitch is in good nick with all the games that's been on it, and of course then another game tonight at 7 o'clock with Éire Óg and Killyclogher in the football semi-final. So
this is game number 6 of 7 in the last 3 days here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh, and I can tell you the pitch is still in fine shape for those who will be getting themselves up and getting ready for Killyclogher and Éire Óg a little later on. No needing to worry about the pitch conditions here in Omagh. Absolutely tip top. Paddy Hunter and Ronan O'Neill will be along to bring you coverage of that one a wee bit later on. But our attention now will be very firmly based on Omagh and this game between Éire Óg and Eoghan Ruadh. I say Eoghan Ruadh in a bid to stop a 5 in a row for the men from Éire Óg, and with a very youthful Dungannon team coming out here this afternoon. They've you talk about there's very much a tactic from Eamon Devlin, you feel, Sean, to give the youth a chance here.
Well, I was chatting to them, to be fair, the other day. I asked them, look, ahead of the game, right? I mightn't get talking on county final day because I knew I was doing this game from Tuesday night. So Eamon says I've no surprises. I've got to be honest, and we've got to go to a different place, and that's where he's went. He's went to a different place, and we'll see what happens.
Yep, we certainly will. I say they've been the dominant forces here for.
Well, they won the Armagh League, which was a major benchmark.
Yeah, that's been giving them a bit of a momentum this year coming into this final, isn't it?
And saying that, the beat Carrickmore in the league as well, but in saying that, Carrickmore probably at 4 or 5 missing the night. I saw that game, so Carrickmore will probably be that in the back of their minds, probably won't show in their full hand that night, so there's a lot up for grabs here.
Yeah, they've only been beaten in one game so far this season, Eoghan Ruadh coming into this game, so that's they've got a winning mentality coming in here.
They certainly have, and some of the games they played, like again Hurling and again Madden, again teams that were, they pressed their advantage home. And to be fair, okay, they give their all in them and they put a lot of energy into the Armagh League, and our own league this year got one round to go, and great to see it up and running again. So they're well prepared.
Yeah. I was just reading down through the notes in the match programme, and Brian McGurk, he says that talk of a 5 in a row has of no interest to them at this stage. And they have to respect their opponents this afternoon. This game, he thinks we'll go straight to the wire, and we're gearing ourselves up for a very close contest. That's the words of Brian McGurk in the match programme ahead of the throw-in here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh. They're almost concluded their march behind the ball on the far side, and then we'll have a round of Ian ahead of Senior County Hurling final here, the Connolly's O'Moy Senior Hurling Championship final in Omagh. Much expectation as always around this game. I say the men from Dungannon trying to stop that 5 in a row bid for Éire Óg, and of course a win earlier this afternoon, a very, very impressive victory for Omagh over Naomh Colmcille. They came from behind, just a point down at the break, to absolutely run away with the game in the second half against what would have been a fancied Naomh Colmcille side.
Certainly would have been, but then change and everything came in great stages, and here we have it here today. And as I say, a very warm thank you to the Primary Accordion Band here. Certainly enhanced the atmosphere here today as teams gather for their last huddle, Damien, and last minute instructions. I'm looking forward to this.
Absolutely. Well, we're just about to break shortly here for Eoghan Ruadh ahead of the throw in here. I heard a bit of practicing earlier on in the tunnel over on the far side. We're almost ready to go. And there you have it, folks. Around the vein ahead of the Senior Hurling Championship final here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh. We're almost ready to go. Will it be the men from Dungannon, Eoghan Ruadh? Will it be the men from Carrickmore, Éire Óg? Who's going to take away the title this afternoon? The Benburb Cup sitting up across on the far side, awaiting the victors, the winners of this one. And if it's anything to go by in terms of the build up to this one, it's going to be eagerly anticipated, this game, no doubt.
Yeah, it certainly is, and a great strong tradition from both clubs. Dungannon really would have seen themselves for many, many years. An old man still living in my own club there, Mickey Hearn. I'd like to wish him well at 92 years of age, who played for Dungannon way back in the 40s, and he always interested in this and told me one time about the struggle to get hurling going and to get people going. So it's great to see where hurling's at today in Tyrone from it was way back then.
Yeah, certainly, and I think the energy levels are going to be high right from the start here. There's no doubt about it. We're almost ready to go.
Ronan Malloy going to the middle of the field for the throw, which is a very, very interesting thing. I want to see where Larkin Devlin's moved to. Number 12 there, you're going in there as Fergal Donaghy going to the middle of the field. Is that just for
Tarla Conway throws the ball in, and we're underway here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh for this Connolly's and Moy Senior Hurling Championship final between Eoghan Ruadh and Éire Óg, and the early possession, well, try to be gained by both sides as they go into the first ruck of the game to try and to clear that ball out. And Tarla keeping a good close eye on it as Éire Óg break through, and there's a chance here for an early score, but the ball goes out to the left of the post and goes wide. Aidan Kelly with the opening chance of the game, and it's opening wide of the game inside the opening 30 seconds.
Yeah, it certainly was. He was forced into going to his weaker side, was Aidy, but the ball relaunched again here, and there's no messing about.
Absolutely not. Ball back out the field of play once again down this near side, but it's the man from Éire Óg that tied it up once for the first set up the second real meaningful attack of this opening half here, as Aidan Kelly picks it up, the green helmet on him, moves forward, flips the ball off towards his midfielder there, and that man the ball's been broken away here by Ronan Malloy.
Ronan Malloy, yeah, getting stuck into the middle.
Seamus Sweeney trying to win it back for Éire Óg, but it's in nips Ryan Devlin and launches possession right up the field of play. There's a bit of a battle in that inside forward line accruing already as Dungannon tried to get the first score of the game. As possession, once again, it's hard fought and hard won in there. The ball not really coming clear to anybody's hands, only an Éire Óg man at the minute who's won the free.
Yeah, it certainly
will be a free out for Éire Óg. I think, is that the captain, Brian McGurk, in there tidying up? Has he been fouled?
There's one
thing
he's
been fouled, definitely. But
definitely been fouled, yes, it was him alright. He'll not be afraid to do a bit of work when he gets stuck in there. Just trying to see any more positional switches there. Seems to be holding
Yep, certainly this is Brian McGurk that picked up that injury, picked up the free, and it'll be a free that'll be taken by Conor McElhatton. Conor McElhatton just out beyond his own D, launches it away down that right hand side of the field. Dungannon trying to get across there to win possession of the ball, as is Cormac Monroe. It's gone away from him on this occasion. Fergal Donaghy picks it up for Eoghan Ruadh, heading towards the 45 metre line. Still Donaghy in possession of the ball, out towards the 65 metre line. Been knocked onto the ground as Donaghy tries to pick up, but once again he did well there for Eoghan Ruadh, but he's went round in too many circles for Tarla Conway, and it'll be a free to Éire Óg.
Tarla's too experienced to be bought by anything like that. He's got a couple of turns, and to be fair, he got the time allocated and he didn't get the ball away, so it's an opportunity here.
Aidan Kelly sizing up the opportunity just out beyond the 65 metre line, towards nearly the halfway line, but he's probably 68 metres away from goals here. He's playing definitely into a significant breeze in this opening half.
And Tarla Conway giving him his dimensions there, pushing him nearer the sideline. Yep, he's grass tested. If there is a wind advantage, he's playing against it.
So first opportunity of the game, Aidan Kelly facing into the Killybrack Road end of the ground. Plays it in, good connection, looks very good from here. It's in and over the bar, and Aidan Kelly's opened the scoring here in the senior hurling final, and Éire Óg lead a point to nil.
Yeah, and for a man like yourself that plays a bit of golf, you could just hear the sound of our water connection. But we've got the launch here again from Dungannon, and Conor Malloy launches it long.
Yeah, and he's going along with it, and Éire Óg trying to win possession back, but the Dungannon men are fighting hard in there in the shape of Brian Malloy to try and get it into the hands of a white jersey. This ball going into that inside forward line where it's now in the hands of Turlough Mullen. Turlough Mullen, he hits it in and he's found it over the bar. A super point from Turlough Mullen. What a score for the Dungannon men. They're level at one apiece.
Certainly was on a very acute angle, but again, Route 1 coming down the road from the stick of Conan Malay. Very economical with the travelling of the ball, and it's gone again here with Michael Hutton.
Conor McElhatton launches right that way across the far side. Dungannon trying to win possession. They have it in the shape of Ronan Malloy. Once again, Malloy goes to ground, picks up possession, launches it forward. He's looking for another Malloy on that inside forward line, Branagh Malloy, but it's broken away from him. Éire Óg have bodies in there, and one of them is a captain, Brian McGurk. Brian McGurk trying to dig it out of that ground. It's not that easy, but it's been won now by Eoghan Ruadh, who hit it up high, but they hit it out to the left of the post and they hit it wide, and that was Branagh Malloy with the first wide of the game for Eoghan Ruadh. A wide apiece, a point apiece.
Certainly was, and he had to raise his stick high to get across the bodies that was blocking him here, so there's nothing going to be soft given. Carrickmore closing them down well. It'll be interesting to see where Conor McElhatton's. He's trying to go for the wing here near us.
Decent crowd in now for this senior hurling final as the men from Éire Óg have possession down this near side in the shape of Aidan Kelly. Aidan Kelly turns, launches it in, but it's right down the throat of Ronan Malloy. He's had a very good opening few minutes of the game. Ball launched into that inside forward line in towards Branagh Malloy. Branagh Malloy turns onto the right hand side, hits it up high, but he's out to the right of the post this time, and another wide for Eoghan Ruadh, second wide of the game. But that tactic of getting it into Branagh Malloy, he's going to give difficulty in there to the likes of Michael Kelly.
It certainly is. He has a wee bit of pace, Brant, and as you say, has two wides, he's got off there, and all of a sudden that seems to be route. Conor McElhatton playing the other side.
Conor McElhatton as high as hanging in the air. There's right down the centre of the field once again, and who's onto it? Malloy onto it once again. He launches it in right in towards the edge of the square. Difficult one for McElhatton to deal with. Ball's launched in, but it's gone out to the right of the post. This time it's gone wide, and was Pierce McAlean was in there to try and win possession for Eoghan Ruadh, but it'll be a puck out once again, third wide for Eoghan Ruadh.
Yeah, and Mickey Little's coming back deep to play in the half back line here. McElhatton goes short. Probably the last three puck outs were overturned by Dungannon, so
yeah, change of tactic as Kelly tries to win possession across the far side. He managed to do so. Aidan Kelly on the 45 metre line sweeps the ball in towards that inside forward line once again, and there's a chance here for Aidan Woods. Aidan Woods pulls out with Aidan Woods with a one-handed shot, but it's well blocked down, and Eoghan Ruadh try and win possession back here, and if they can win possession here after that chance for Éire Óg, that'll be a big turnover, but it's Sean O'Clogan across the far side, and it's gone out over the end line, and that's a big win for Eoghan Ruadh, Sean, because Aidan Woods was lurking in there with intent, and it looked like he was going to fire to the net.
Yeah, certainly did, and they'll say that's a missed opportunity, but you're totally right, and it's a major win-win there for that one, and the wee bit of a war here going on. Not the major battle, but a big plus for them.
Yeah, as Eoghan Ruadh take it on through the field, in towards Malloy, and that inside forward line. Branagh Malloy onto possession of the ball. Branagh Malloy in the edge of the square, hits it high and hits it through the post and hits it over the bar. Branagh Malloy has opened his account for the afternoon. Eoghan Ruadh lead 2-1, and we've got a game of hurling on our hands here.
We certainly have. Branagh Malloy set his start out, coming from a long tradition of hurlers. His dad, Declan, former Eoghan Ruadh and Tyrone full back, so he'll be very proud of that score for him. So all of a sudden, as you say, we have a game of hurling on. Yeah,
it just turned 7 minutes, and the ball hanging out once again from McElhatton across the far side. Eoghan Ruadh trying to win it, but they've got it to the shape of Conor Grugan now for Éire Óg, but it sweeps possession across the field of play where Sean Donaghy picks it up for Eoghan Ruadh, plays it across the far side, and Eoghan Ruadh can play it back out into the hands of Ryan Devlin momentarily. Well, he dropped possession of the ball, and Éire Óg have picked it up, and they have a chance here to get a score. Wee bit of space, ball goes in, and it's going in and out to the left of the post and gone wide. It was midfielder Cormac Monroe with the opportunity. Second wide of the opening half for Éire Óg. 3-2 on the wide count. 7.5 minutes gone. 2-1 on the scoreboard to Eoghan Ruadh.
Certainly is, and it's decent out stuff. Cormac Monroe pushing himself way up there from middle of the field, trying to get a gassed into it there, but
non-stop action so far.
Non-stop, no doubt. No real contrast and difference in style. I'd have to say Eoghan Ruadh more intent on trying to play it short to the hand out. Carrickmore, they're more traditional style of trying to control it with a stick pass, but this will be an interesting cut here.
Cut away across the far side, just right beside the Éire Óg bench. They attempt to move possession across this left hand side of the field, but Eoghan Ruadh should be favourites to win possession of the ball there once again, and they've managed to do so. Foul on the corner back there, Sean Donaghy, and Tarla Conway just says, Sean, come you across to me because I'm going to lay the law down here, and is he going to book him? He's going to take him, yeah.
You know, Sean Oak's pleading his innocence, to be fair.
Well, he was late.
He was. Sean Donaghy went down. He just, his run was slow, and I suppose Carla Conway.
Well,
as a yellow.
He got there as quick as he could, I suppose, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it was just slightly late, and no real malice in it, other than just not getting till it as quick as he would have liked. As a free now to Eoghan Ruadh, and he's sizing this one up, is he? He is indeed. A long ball in from Mickey Little right down the throat of that Éire Óg defence. It's been won in there. Well, it hasn't been won yet. It's Michael Coyle that tries to clear possession for Éire Óg. He launches out the field to play out towards Seamus Sweeney on the far side. Sweeney picks up possession across the halfway line. Still Sweeney in possession of the ball. Launches it into that inside forward line, over the top of everybody's heads, into the hands of Conal Malloy. Conal Malloy clears his lines in there, launches right back out the middle of the field once again, and it's into the hands across the far side. Well, Josh Ferguson trying to gain possession of the ball, but he's under all sorts of pressure, surrounded by 3 Éire Óg men over there, and it's going to go out over the end line or sideline. No, the man that comes out with it is captain Brian McGurk. Brian McGurk turns, swivels, hammers it right down the field to play into the hands of Ryan Devlin. Ryan Devlin trying to win it, but another foul on Ryan Devlin, and Tarla Conway
having none of it, probably once the stick left the hand, he's going to say it's a wee bit late, and somebody went to remonstrate with him. I think it was Eddie, and he just pointed at him to say more or less, keep it down.
Great intensity to the game so far,
certainly
Sean.
Is no quarter after given from any of these two teams.
A free once again to the man from Eoghan Ruadh, long launched across the field to play to this right hand side of it, and the man that has it is the man wearing number 15, Turla Mullen. He's already got a point in the game, hits it up high, hits it through the post and hits it over the bar, his second of the game, and Eoghan Ruadh lead 3-1.
Certainly doing. Turla Mullen out there, got it on his all side, took a step or two in, looked at the target and pinged straight between them.
Another good score for Eoghan Ruadh, who lead in the 11th minute of the game, 3 points to 1. Not to start Éire Óg,
probably not,
but they've got they're playing into that breeze in the opening half. Launched out once again from Michael Hatton down this near side, and the man that's onto it, try to get onto it straight away, is centre half back Dermy Bigley, but Dermy Bigley's pursued there by Finn Devlin, and once again no clean ball other than going now to Oisín Daly, who once again the ball's fired forward into the hands of Aidan Woods across the far side. Well, Aidan Woods trying to gain possession of the ball. Aidan Woods on the 20-metre line flips it up into his hands. Aidan Woods looking for a bit of space and time, but well blocked down there, and that's giving great energy to the men from Eoghan Ruadh, who across there, number 21 Sheehan Faye did the job there on him, and away across on the far side is now once again in the hands of Ronan Malloy going forward. Ronan Malloy launches it first time right down the throat of Michael Hatton in there. Ball's breaking clear, it's going to the net, it's going to the net, and the man that's got it is Pierce McAlean. It is a goal for Eoghan Ruadh, and it was a number 11, Sean, Pierce McAlean, that managed to turn it to the net, or did it go all the way to the net?
I'd say the people at home will make better judgment. Thus our monitors telling us I think it was straight
just
in.
Looking at on the replay here, it all the way down and in, and I think McAlean, and between McAlean and the full back there, they've managed to turn the ball to the net. It was Anthony Cross that was in there, but it's, nonetheless it's a goal and 3, and here come Eoghan Ruadh once again, and it's Turla Mullen once again, and it's now up to a goal and 4 points now for Eoghan Ruadh. What a start for them, Sean.
Certainly not the start. And Vivi's thought it would be a bit tighter this again, win advantage again, but all of a sudden Dungannon sitting in the driving seat as we enter the 13th minute here, and maybe Carrickmore going to maybe slow it down a bit, but Conor Michael Hatton's puck going again down the middle. Dungannon trying to turn it over, which they do again.
13th minute of the game, as I say, just beaten once this year, this Eoghan Ruadh side, Armagh League champions, moving forward, trying to stop a 5-in-a-row Éire Óg team as the ball's launched into the half-forward line, and once again where James McCann's trying to race onto it for Eoghan Ruadh. He should be stopped, you'd suspect, but yes, Brian McGurk comes in and stops him on this occasion because our Éire Óg got bodies there, but a goal and 4 points to Eoghan Ruadh, 1 point to Éire Óg, and 13 minutes gone on the clock.
And just that passage of play there, the two interchanging passes, both of them played along the ground, taking in the ground first. Dungannon very slick with their stick work here. Conor Michael Hatton's going to take the free and probably try and launch from his range here to try and put it in around the danger zone. You see he's changed the stick to the bigger boss, so
So Conor McElhatton with the free deep inside his own half of the field, launches the way across towards the stand side here in Healy Park, and Oma ball bouncing straight into the hands, easily into the hands of Mickey Little. Dungannon looking very sharp in the early stages of the game, got possession of the ball. Éire Óg struggling to get up to the intensity of what Dungannon are bringing to them. Mark Winters has it, launches the ball forward down that left hand side of the field, and once again it's a ball that Lorcan Devlin's trying to win over there. He's managed to do so. Lorcan Devlin holds on to it. He's under all sorts of pressure. Managed to hand pass the ball down the line, and they've got it in their shape of Mullen once again across the field to play in towards Bronagh Malloy. Bronagh Malloy trying to break the ball free. Now the chance goes in, and it's going into the rail post and goes wide. It was Josh Ferguson with a shot, and Josh Ferguson has hit the wide. But there's another big goal chance here. The ball broken free. Ferguson launched at it first time of asking.
He took the head of the umpire.
The umpire done well, didn't he, to avoid that one.
Umpire should be playing with speed like that. Hand-to-eye coordination is brilliant.
Conor McElhatton launches out the field of play once again. Brilliant catch in the midfield there by Seamus Sweeney. Seamus Sweeney for Éire Óg heading forward. Éire Óg badly in need of a score. Long ball launched in towards Sean Hogan, that inside forward line. It's been brilliantly won there by Aidan Woods. Aidan Woods in possession of the ball, heading in towards the edge of the square. Plays the possession out. Once again, Dungannon body's there. The man that has it is trying to get Finn Devlin, trying to get onto it. Ronan Malloy's across to try and tidy it up for him, but it's Sean O'Grugan that has it. Sean O'Grugan trying to get it short in the stick and get it away. It's gone in. Does it go out to the left of the post and gone wide? Oisín Daly had the chance at the end of all that, and a third wide for Éire Óg. But the intensity of what Eoghan Ruadh are bringing to the game, Sean,
no doubt.
They're giving Éire Óg nothing at this early stage.
Yeah, young face Sean Hogue got the better, got the ball away, but you say the connection was
James
great.
McCann has it now for Eoghan Ruadh, plays the ball into the heart of that defence. Éire Óg pick up possession of the ball, flip it out towards the midfield area, now in the hands of Aidan Kelly. Aidan Kelly, first time right down the throat of the Dungannon men, really. And once again, Ronan Malloy playing a blinder in there at the minute.
Yeah. But again,
Mickey Little's in there, I think, as well. Mickey Little tied up that last one. Once again, out towards the midfield area. Ball breaking free. Who's going to win possession of the ball? Bit of a foot race here to try and win it. And the Éire Óg have managed to tidy up possession of the ball. Now out to this near side. Ball launched into by McGurk into that inside forward line, where Aidan Woods is out to try and win possession. Aidan Woods goes to ground, picks up possession of the ball, tries to get away from his man and does so. Aidan Woods with a shot. Aidan Woods with a score. Good score it was. And a badly needed score from Éire Óg's perspective.
Without doubt, they needed that there, and Aidan Woods really maybe stemmed them or settled them down a wee bit there. So into the 16th minute, they scored a goal and 4 to 2 points.
16 minutes gone, 2 points for Éire Óg, a goal and 4 for Eoghan Ruadh, and the man that has it is Brian McGurk, who plays the ball forward. He's half blocked down into the hands now, a wing half forward, Oisín Daly. Oisín Daly, 2 Eoghan Ruadh men pursuing him, and they've turned him over, and they've got possession of the ball, and they're heading out this near side. It tries to win it back there from James McCann. Well, James McCann tried to win it back, but he's only turned it over the sideline. It will be a sideline ball on this near side, and it will be a sideline cut now for Éire Óg. The man down this near side is Alan Nash.
Barney McGurk there probably be looking a wee bit of movement here. He'd probably cut this in towards them. He does.
Yeah, ball's clipped in, but once again Eoghan Ruadh pick it up. It's pretty comfortable for Eoghan Ruadh.
Quick hands.
Yeah, as the ball comes forward once again, but Éire Óg turn away possession through their captain McGurk. McGurk plays it out towards centre half back Dermy Bigley and launches it first time down the field of play, but who's across there? Only Mickey Little to tidy it up. And Eoghan Ruadh have deploying the sweepers well.
Yeah, big time. Both of them are. They probably have to do this here to try and curtail each other from the threat. But
Fergal Donaghy launches it first time down into the heart of that Éire Óg defence, and Bronagh Malloy comes out to try and win it, but he doesn't win it at the first time of asking, and it's got out over the sideline.
Just a wee bit unfortunate there. He first pick up that he wanted to go, it just went away from him, and he couldn't get the roll on it here. But Éire Óg are back in again very, very quickly.
Cormac McEnroe took a while to hit it, but he managed to launch it down into the heart of the Eoghan Ruadh defence. Is brilliantly won by Aidan Woods. Aidan Woods, brilliant turn from Aidan Woods. He hits it high, he hits it through the post and over the bar. Super point from Aidan Woods. 18-year-old Aidan Woods, defying the years and showing the way, leading the way.
Damien just right in front of you there. He took it on his stick near it just in case he needed it. Didn't go clean to the hand. What control.
Change across on the far side. Well, Justy Kelly's off the field to play, and the man that's come on is
19 Tony Hughes.
Tony Hughes, so 19 for 15, and well, they didn't give Justin Kelly too long.
Well, you know what I mean. No messing about with that management.
Way across the far side is Eoghan Ruadh that have possession of the ball. They lead by some 4 points in the game, a goal and 4 to 3 points, but Éire Óg slowly getting back into the contest here.
Yeah, and it's a free for a touch on the ground, and all of a sudden it's within range here.
Yeah, make a little bit fancy in this one.
Yeah, well, I'd say, well, you know, they'll probably bring him down the whole way down. He might be wearing 10, but he's certainly not playing wing half forward.
No, he certainly isn't. But the free will be taken. You were right about the numbers here. Eoghan Ruadh have talked out 40 players.
Oh, you know,
they can't play them all, but
can't play them all, but
still it shows a sign of intent, doesn't it?
Ah, well, you know what I mean. If you're going to come out of your corner boxing, you might as well come out strong, and they've done that so far in the opening 19 minutes, Damien. And me and you've been treated to a decent game, and I hope everybody else at home and the people of Omagh here today.
Connolly's Amore Senior Hurling Championship final here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh. Mickey Little with the free, launches it high in the air as he split the post. He has indeed, it's over the bar. Mickey Little's got his first score of the game, and Eoghan Ruadh lead by 5.
Eoghan Ruadh lead by 5. Remember in the first game, Naomh Colm Hill led by 5 and got well beat at the end. So, and they were playing into them goals. So all of a sudden, again, Conor McElhatton goes short this time to try and keep possession with him.
Yeah. Ball into that half forward line, and once again Ronan Malloy across the tidied up for Eoghan Ruadh. He's under all sorts of pressure here, but he manages to go through a gap that wasn't even there, and then launches it back out the field of play, but it's right down the throat of the man from Éire Óg, and they've got possession across this near side, and the man that's running onto it is Brian McGurk, captain of the side, going forward. Brian McGurk sizes up the opportunity, launches it up high in the air. It's dropping in, and it's dropping out to the right of the post, and it's dropping wide. A third wide, a fourth wide is opening half for Éire Óg. 4 wides apiece, and a change on the Dungannon side. And again, there's no messing around. 22's on the field of play. That's Leo Hughes in place of Josh Ferguson. And
me and you've been around many.
No room for sentiment.
Yeah, I've just took the words out of my mouth. I've been to many a game, but you've never seen 2 substitutions in the opening 20 minutes in the first half bar. There's something, I don't know what it is. Josh, it seems to be tightening up a wee bit, alright, but certainly.
Ball out round midfield once again. Who's going to win possession of the ball? Michael coils across there to try and tidy it up for Éire Óg, but once again Eoghan Ruadh got bodies in there to try and eke possession out of that, and the man that has it's Leo Hughes has possession of the ball. He's trying to move forward for Eoghan Ruadh. Leo Hughes off the left side, but he's been blocked down. Ball's broken free to Malloy. Malloy turns immediately, hits it in, out to the right hand side of the post and wide, and that's another wide, and that 5 wides now for Eoghan Ruadh.
Young Hughes just got bodily hooked because he set it himself up for the shot here, but
Conor McElhatton with the puck out long down through the centre of the field. Brilliant catch in the midfield area, and they're on the march here through Seamus Sweeney. Seamus Sweeney going down the centre. Great run from Sweeney in towards the 20 metre line. Flips it up onto the stick once again. Gets it back in his hands, or does he? He goes to ground. Who's going to win it there? Important win for Eoghan Ruadh. I'd say right on the edge of their own squares. Ball's broken free. Sean O'Grigan had a chance. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping from Conal Malloy.
Wide.
And it's gone out to the right of the post, and it's gone wide.
Yeah, and they thought that in there's a bit of footwork in, there's a bit of remonstrating going on. Sorry, it's a 65, it's a change.
It's going for a 65, but I'll tell you something now. Conal Malloy did brilliantly well, because Sean O'Grigan was lurking in there with a chance for a score.
Well, to be fair, ace predator that he is, old Sean Óg there, a wary old character. He knew what he was doing, using all his experience, and to be fair, him and Finn Devlin's having a right old dust at it in there. So
certainly are.
Chance for Eddie Kelly.
Just 8 minutes to go to the break here, and it's Dungannon who lead by 5 points, 1-5 to 3 points, in a bid to try and stop Éire Óg, recording a 5 in a row. 65 metre shot coming in now very shortly. Aidan Kelly stepping up to take this one, and for the opening point in the game, Aidan's been quiet.
He has, you know, but that's maybe a sign of Dungannon, you know, foraging for everything. Conor McElhatton's had a change in various puckouts from short to the wings to down the middle, and that actually was the first one to one clean. Kelly.
Aidan Kelly hits it up high in the air. Looks good from here. So with the bar, Aidan Kelly gets his second score of the game. This one from a 65, and it's back to a 4-point game show.
Certainly is, and you know, if you needed somebody to maybe steady it as you're coming in at 23 minutes gone, so Dungannon went short, and away short they went.
And towards Malloy on the inside forward line once again. Malloy trying to win possession there, but of course comes Conor Crugan to try and tidy it up, and Éire Óg have tidied it up through cornerback Michael Kelly. Flips it out, and Éire Óg have bodies here, enough bodies to clear possession back out towards Conor Crugan once again across the 45 metre line. Launches out across the far side. Seamus Sweeney racing out over to try and get onto it. So is Ronan Malloy. Sweeney does well, picks it up, or does he? Well, he tries to flip it up into his hands, but it's been won there now by Éire Óg, who's out the field of play now into the hands of Aidan Kelly. Aidan Kelly from the middle of the field. Aidan Kelly looks like he may have found his range, and he has indeed.
Aidan Kelly from play.
His first from play, and it's a 3-point game now.
Aye,
just a 2-1 score.
Yep. The big thing coming there was Éire Óg made his way out. You know, Finn Devlin decided to stay in, thought Éire Óg wouldn't be the threat. Éire Óg got the pass away and Kelly got the shot away, but we're going again here.
Down this near side, it's in the hands of Leo Hughes. Leo Hughes launches one in towards the edge of the square. It's going to go in, but it's going to go out to the right of the post, or is it? No, it's going over the bar. And Leo Hughes is the latest man to add his scores to the game. Number 22, who was on the field of play, replaced Josh Ferguson, and it's a 4-point game once again, Sean.
And he justifies coming on, doesn't he? Probably saying you should have started me, but Leo Hughes opens his account.
That was tight to the post, that one, I can tell you. But
I'll tell you, to be fair, I had an advantage. You were looking at the slither, I was looking at the umpires. So we're on the move here again, and this is a decent game so far.
5.5 minutes to the break. Éire Óg from distance once
Not
again.
What a
score, a superb score from Éire Óg, and the man that's got it, is that their fullback, Dean Rafferty? I'm just looking around now to see the white helmet. Yeah, across on the far side, it is indeed. Dean Rafferty has got the score. What a point that was, and he moves Éire Óg up onto 6 points.
Well, his man was cheering that one from San Francisco, but we're on the go here again here in McGurk.
McGurk down this near side, picks up possession with the ball for Éire Óg, and then launches one in towards the 20-metre line. Sean O'Crugan trying to race to win possession of the ball. Brilliant catch in there. What a piece of defending in there from centre half back Finn Devlin. He takes possession out for Eoghan Ruadh and then launches it away down the field to play for them once again. A bit of a foot race on there. Michael coils across to win it back for Éire Óg, or is he? It's going out towards close to the sideline, and good, well tidied up by Conor Crugan. Launched forward once again. Éire Óg looking for the traditional route one ball into that inside forward line. Aidan Woods brilliantly caught in there. Aidan Woods wins the free.
He goes to ground with it. The only thing out of it is Dungannon at a 2-3 man inside forward line against Dungannon's 5 men in defence there, and they swapped them up here. Got the quick ball long across, diagonally across the pitch.
Just like the first game.
Just something similar,
the men from Éire Óg's now starting to warm to it, aren't they?
Yeah, certainly are. Just you got that right. Yep. And Aidan Kelly has an opportunity here to narrow the gap yet again, but however, Dungannon seems to be going back to man on man in here again. But look, it's an interesting tactical game as well going on.
4 minutes to the break, and it's Aidan Kelly to reduce this to 2 points between the sides. Aidan Kelly sizes up the opportunity, puts it up on the stick and launches it through the post and over the bar. Aidan Kelly's got his fourth point of the game.
Yeah, a free is 65 and 2. Another free, that's one. Yep, fourth of the game, one from play.
7 points for Éire Óg, 1 goal and 6 for Eoghan Ruadh. Puck-out's already been taken and launched away across on the far side. They have possession down that far side. Eoghan Ruadh.
No stick.
But you're not going to win possession of the ball when you've no stick, and now it's Jeremy Begley who launches out towards Aidan Kelly. Aidan Kelly picks it up in the midfield area, tries to get away from his man. That's Sean Donaghy pursuing him now into the hands of Conor Crugan. Conor Crugan's got time, space, accuracy. Has he got the accuracy? Of course he's got the accuracy. Hits it over the bar. 1 point game.
Yeah, Conor Crugan's too long about to get an opportunity like that. Once he received the pass, took the ball in his hand and he looked at the target, and all of a sudden Carrickmore really more than warm to the game. They're starting to come to the boil.
Big hit there in the midfield area once again. Dungannon have it. It's corner forward Brannon Malloy, who launches it in, and Brannon Malloy has launched it over the bar. What a score that is from Brannon Malloy.
Certainly is.
Way downtown.
Yeah, well put, well downtown. He knew what he's doing. He just banged, he let loose, and we have a decent game of hurling here. At 8 points to 1-7, it's as good an opening half as you'll get in the senior final in a good way. Close contest.
Conor McElhatton hits it out down to the centre of the field. It's been won there by wing half forward Fergal Donaghy. Offloads possession of the ball towards his midfielder Larkin Devlin, dropping in short. Is it? Went towards it. This is going to be dangerous here. No stick. Conor McElhatton tidies up possession of the ball, comes out with it. Eoghan Ruadh looking for a free. No free, says referee Tarla Comey. Ball into the hands of Conor Crugan, launches it right down the throat of this Éire Óg inside forward line where Aidan Woods is across, and Aidan Woods is causing lots of problems there for Eoghan Ruadh. Has possession of the ball once again, turns outside, turns inside. Aidan Woods with a shot. No, he can't get it away. Shortens the stick, comes back out towards Sean O'Crugan. Now out towards Aidan Kelly. His shot's half blocked down. Owen Ruadh throwing their bodies in the line here to try and win possession back. Who's going to win it back? It's Sean O'Grigan that has possession of the ball. He flips it out towards this side, but once again Owen Ruadh, sharp stick work, takes possession away once again. And they're fighting hard in there for it, Sean.
Oh, what a game. The weather, the storm, they've got their... Oh, he just missed it.
Oh, big opportunity there for Tyrone because he was turning and thinking about the shot before he'd even the ball in his hands. And once again, Éire Óg have tidied it up across the far side. It's Brian McGurk, the captain, moves it forward once again into the hands of Cormac Monroe. Cormac Monroe flips it in towards the centre of the field, but Owen Ruadh, they have good bodies there, but they haven't enough. It's once again no foul. Seamus Sweeney flips it back towards Dean Rafferty from distance. Dean Rafferty doesn't like the accuracy this time. It's dropping out to the left of the post and it's dropping wide. 6 wide for Éire Óg now.
Yeah, Dean hit his stick a bit of a clap there. He knew once he connected, he hadn't connected right, so you reckon it's the 6th wide of the game.
Yeah, 6 for Éire Óg, 5 for Owen Ruadh. And we're into the last minute of normal time here at the end of this pulsating opening half.
Flew in, I'd have to say. Malai's puck's getting there. It's got down. It's caused them problems.
Yeah, and it's Lorcan Devlin across there trying to win possession of the ball, but it's been broken free, and Éire Óg pick it up. They tidy up possession of the ball. Back out the field of play once again, out towards that midfield area where it's been won by centre half back Jeremy Bigley going forward, and he's fouled.
Yeah, and it's, there's been very few fouls today. A wee bit loose. He's called it for a wee bit of a chop down, which I suppose when your stick's up that high and your man's raising, but Dungannon had an opportunity there again, but Carrickmore getting the bodies back in defence. Their numbers are greater in defence, and they'll be glad. Okay, they might be getting a bit of momentum, but from the early quick start from Dungannon as we hit towards the half, it's very evenly poised here.
20 seconds to the break, but we didn't have any indication of additional time at the end of this opening half. The board goes up now for 2 minutes of additional time, and this first half was absolutely flowing.
No doubt, absolutely.
There'll be at least 2 additional minutes at the end of the first half.
Jeremy Bigley is the man that's going to take the free just inside his own 65 metre line. Looking for a score that will bring Éire Óg right back to within a single point, and it looks very good from here. Dropping in, and it's dropped into the net, has it? Yep. It's dropped all the way into the net. Jeremy Bigley has got a goal for Éire Óg, and that's a big game changer, Sean.
Big body blow. Imagine you going in thinking you're going to go in level or a point up, and all of a sudden you're going in a point down. Dungannon really. So what's going on here? They're complaining there's a hole in the net. Now hang on a minute. Well, what does our monitor tell us?
Well, let's have another look at the replay again. I think we can set up the replay once again there to get another look at it. Thanks very much to Jimmy, who's back in the studio. He's managed to do that for us. The ball is dropping in, and where has it gone? It's dropping in, and I think it has. It's dropped over the bar
and into the hole in the net.
So this is a big moment in the game. That looked like, from our perspective, that it dropped in over the bar and through a hole in the top of the net. And the referee's got a decision to make here. And what has he given?
We need to show us what he's doing, but it can't disallow the goal. It's a goal.
It's going down as a goal, but I can tell you something now from our monitor. That looks like the ball has gone over the bar and dropped into the net, but it's gone down as a goal.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's gone down as a goal here, and Carrickmore will seize that opportunity. But I'd have to say,
that's a hugely controversial moment in the game. We'll take another look at that at half time again. But the scoreline now is 1-8 to Éire Óg, 1-7 to Owen Ruadh, and it's Aidan.
And it's over the bar.
Has flicked it over the bar, and his Éire Óg are up to a goal in 9 now on the 32nd minute. So
Aidan Woods hits his third, and all of a sudden Dungannon find themselves 2 points down as we hit nearly the half-time tee. And let's
brilliant play from Aidan Woods. He's been outstanding in this opening half. So he has, every time he's got the possession of the ball, he's looking dangerous. Owen Ruadh looking for a bit of vengeance here as the ball goes forward into the heart of that Owen Ruadh full forward line, but it's been broken free, and Éire Óg have tidied up possession out along the sideline here.
Yeah, they've a chance here of a cut
ball to Dungannon.
But you don't go out prepared for a hole in the top of the net.
We'll take another look at it at the break. But from our monitor
here to shoot,
as the ball goes across the field of play once again, and referee has called a foul on the Dungannon man. It was Sheehan Fay that was fouled, and the free will go to Dungannon.
Yeah, it looks like a Mickey Little to try and launch from here on the
Dungannon
45
two
line.
behind. but a big moment in the game that has just gone through there. So this to make it a 1 point ball game at half time. Remember, Dungannon playing with that breeze advantage in the opening half, back towards the 45 metre line, says the linesman on this near side. Mickey Little sizing up the opportunity. Should be relatively straightforward, you'd suspect, Sean, but nothing easy on county final day.
No, probably not. But Mickey, Mickey's hit one. He's hit a longer one than this.
Mickey Little with the free, clips it through the post over the bar, and that should be the last action of the opening half. You suspect 1-8 to 1-9 now.
The ball.
And the referee has called the half-time whistle, Sean.
It's enjoyable, very enjoyable. Well, the people at home boiling the kettle will have something to look at least if it shows it.
Jamie, if you can give us another look at that just at half-time, we're going to maybe try and slow that down. It'd be interesting to see, from our perspective, we think it might have went over the bar and in through a hole in the top of the net, but we'll get another look hopefully at the break here to see how that worked out. But it's Éire Óg who lead by a single point, because irrespective of what we think or anybody else thinks, here's it now.
Hold it.
So long ball coming in from Jeremy Bigley. It's dropping in towards the edge of the square, and this is the moment here that it drops in. And did it drop over the bar at this point? We think it did. It dropped in over the bar and it's dropped into the net, and the umpire have pointed to our umpire because he sees the ball nestling in the net and he thinks that's okay.
That's okay.
But I can tell you something now.
And you can't fault an umpire for taking a step back for getting his direction right.
No.
And you can't. So,
well, it's look, it doesn't matter. Éire Óg lead by a single point at the break, but it's a controversial lead, I think, at half time. 1-9 to 1-8 at the break, and well, join us again in about 10 minutes to bring you full second half coverage. And now we'll have a word from our sponsors.
I don't see any changes, and we'll just hope that.
I hope that decision that was made a wee bit earlier on just doesn't have an impact on this overall balance of this game.
Well, James McCann went into the throw and they've moved that again, and that's to Fergal Donaghy. Yeah,
Fergal Donaghy's in the midfield area alongside Ronan Malloy for the start of the second half. Tarla Mullen throws the ball in, and we're up and running here in the second half, and it's the men from Eoghan Ruadh that have early possession in the second half in the shape of Ronan Malloy. Moving forward, playing the ball forward towards James McCann.
Substitution, 19 Corey Bell, rest number 5.
So Corey Bell's on the field of play as the ball goes in and over the bar, and the man's got it. James McCann opens the second half scoring sides level of 1-9 apiece.
Yeah, certainly good opening start there here. As we say, we hear the instructions over the public address. Corey Bell wearing 19.
Yeah, so Corey Bell's on.
He's in for 5.
Yeah, Corey Bell coming in then to replace Ryan Devlin. And possession away across the far side, back in the Dungannon hands once again. Ball goes in high, hanging in the air, but it's dropping out to the right of the post, and it's dropping wide. First wide of the second half. 6 in total now for Dungannon. 6 altogether for Éire Óg on the sides level of 1-9 apiece.
Yeah, certainly is. And Conor Michael Hutton's going to go long, and he's launching down, going really far beyond the 65.
Aidan Kelly racing to try and win possession of the ball over there, but it's been broken free. Éire Óg are onto it. Ball's broken down towards the half back line, but Dungannon have tidied it up here, and they come out this near side, out beyond the 65 metre line. A foul on the man wearing 21, Sheehan Fay. He's played very well.
He has,
it's just only 18 years of age, I believe.
Yeah, I see he's there sitting down in front of his bar from Agley, so I presume a chance here now. Won't be wind assisted this time, I'd have to say, but Mickey
Little heading down towards that Killybrack Road end of the ground in the second half. This the 6th game that's been played in this field in the last 3 days. There's one more to come, a big championship semi-final this evening. Ergal up against Killyclogher as Mickey Little's puck goes in, and he has hit the distance, but has he hit the accuracy? No, out to the left of the post and wide. A second wide to the second half. Rowan Ruadh sides remain at 1-9 apiece.
Yeah, and he got a good enough connection on. It's starting to dull down a bit. The suns went behind the clouds. Hope it doesn't ruin the game, but so far there's a spur man here if Conor Michael Hutton can find him, and that is the number 8. Yeah,
way across on the far side is in the hands of Cormac Monroe, making good progress down that left hand side of the field. Launches the ball in towards the centre, but it's gone astray, and Dungannon pick it up, and they have possession, and they're moving out the field of play out through their wing halfback. Mark Winters launches it right down the centre, but it's down Éire Óg throats, and once again they've won the free.
An accidental trip there, I'd have to say, because to be fair, Brandon Malloy was moving in the direction of the ball, but he just clipped it. There was no intention in it whatsoever, but his hands was an opportunity here for Eddie Kelly. Oh, it's a good bit.
It's on his own 65-metre line, that's where it is. But he is wind assisted in the second half. And it's a fairly central shot, so it's been pushed out towards the left.
Me and you were mere spectators on St Patrick's morning and Eoghan Ruadh Dungan when he hit 21 points from place. That was
some performance from him.
Nothing surprises me here.
Launched it in towards the edge of the square, but it's going out to the right, is it? It's going out to the right and it's going wide. First wide of the second half for Eoghan Ruadh. 7 in total now for them. 3.5 minutes gone almost in the second half, and the sides are level at 1-9 apiece. Once again, it's the men from Eoghan Ruadh that come out the field to play out towards this near side where it's been played forward into the hands of Malloy in there, but flipped out towards Ronan Malloy, or towards James McCann, who got the last point in the game for Eoghan Ruadh. Jeremy Bigley tidies it up, gives it to McGurk. McGurk out this near side, launches it right down that right hand side of the field, and a brilliant catch there by wing half forward Oisin Daly. Oisin Daly can't away from his man, but Oisin Daly shot down there. The referee says he was illegally tackled.
Yeah, well, he got the high up round the neck, and to be fair, Tyler Conway had the hand in the air, immediately indicating for the advantage, but it didn't occur, so 80 probably a bit closer.
Eddie Kelly with
he'll be going with his hand this time.
65-metre line, just inside the 65-metre line, heading down towards the Corchin Road end of the ground in the second half. Trying to move Éire Óg a single point ahead as the Éire Óg under 8s make their way out in front of us here. And Eddie Kelly, has he found the accuracy this time?
Certainly
he has indeed. He's put it in and over the bar, and he's had his 5th point of the game. And it's now Éire Óg 1 goal and 10. It's Eoghan Ruadh 1-9.
Yeah, the young Carrickmore supporters in front of us really gathering around here, and they're really enjoying their area. But Dungan, oh, what a rub, good tackle.
Ball down this near side, but once again Éire Óg are in possession of the ball. Conor Gregan launches it up the field to play, looking for that inside forward pass towards that, but a brilliant piece of defence there from the Dungannon men once again, and they come out the field to play. It's number 19 Corey Bell, who did brilliantly well there, way across the far side. It's into the hands of Ronan Malloy. Ronan Malloy picks it up, heading out the field to play, and once again trying to get possession out beyond the halfway line. They've moved the ball in towards that inside forward line towards Leo Hughes. Leo Hughes wins it, heads out towards the 20-metre line. Leo Hughes pulls the trigger, but he jumps up in the air, and you know what happens when he does that. It's to the right of the post and wide on this occasion, left of the post rather, and wide.
Dungan not afraid to take any risk. Corey Bell's went in there, you know. He's pushed into the full back line. He's come across, and that's enabled James McCann to free him up. James McCann's joined the attack. He's roaming a wee bit, but he's certainly not in the full back line where he was.
Yeah, 1 goal and 10 plus 1 goal and 9. Eoghan Ruadh in possession of the ball through their cornerback as Sean Donaghy plays it at the field to play. He's trying to find another Eoghan Ruadh jersey, but he hasn't managed to do so. Jeremy Bigley tidies it up. Once again, Éire Óg moves the ball forward, looking for that inside forward pass towards Woods in there. Ball's batted down into the hands of who? Well, they're Éire Óg are trying to win it through Sean O'Grugan, but it's going out towards Aidan Woods on the far side. Aidan Woods tries to win possession of the ball. He's ably pursued and marked there by Corey Bell, who turns it out and wins the free. Surely out for Eoghan Ruadh. Referee says play on. Back go Woods once again. Woods is dispossessed. This is a real blood and thunder tie now, so it is.
You learn your free today.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can hear the supporters on the far side, and it's adding to the occasion as the ball across has been knocked out by an Éire Óg hand. It should be a sideline ball to Eoghan Ruadh.
Certainly was. It'll give them a chance here to push up here, but it was entertaining stuff, and as you say, you can hear the crowd. It's adding to the atmosphere. No decision.
Carla Conway just says play on. Ball away into that inside forward line, and once again where Leo Hughes is lurking in there. Leo Hughes picks up possession of the ball on the 20-metre, on the 13-metre line, comes out to the 20-metre line. Nice forward pass. There's a chance for a goal.
Oh, what a goal.
Top left hand corner of the net. Pierce McAlean, second goal of the game, and Eoghan Ruadh lead by 2.
Yeah, without doubt. You know, to be fair, the man coming in from the corner, we thought he was going to create the angle, we thought the shot was coming on, it was adventurous, but there he was. McAlean was coming through at centre half forward. He's wearing, but here we're back on the move here, and he's pulled that one here. He's a free shot.
Yeah,
but all of a sudden we have a game on, Damien.
1 goal and 10 for Éire Óg. That's 13 points. 2 goals and 9 for the men from Eoghan Ruadh. That's 15 points. 2-point ball game here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh, and another free, this time for Aidan Kelly, and a chance for him to reduce the deficit back to a single point.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you'll fair. Yes, he's got a yellow. Yep.
Yeah, Sheehan Fay picks up a yellow card. And Aidan Kelly has a chance now from just beyond the 45 metre line. Wind assisted, heading down towards the Gorton Road end of the ground. And a chance to reduce this deficit back down to a single point.
Certainly was. Dungan really needed that goal there, but it set it up here again for an interesting.
Aidan Kelly pulls the trigger, sticks it through the post and over the bar. Another point for Aidan Kelly. He's up to 6 now, I think, on the afternoon. 1 goal and 11 for Éire Óg, 2-9 for Eoghan Ruadh. 1 point game.
1 point game, and all the play for. What a fetch! What a fetch from Larkin Devlin.
Yeah, brilliant fetch in the middle of the field. He plays it out towards McCann. McCann transfers possession on out towards Fergal Donaghy. Fergal Donaghy's kick goes in. There were no kicks over the weekend. There's
no kick in the day.
There's a hit on.
There's no kick in the day.
That's a good score for the men from Eoghan Ruadh, and that's the lead back out to 2 again, Sean.
Yeah, certainly is. It's a very entertaining game here. Tyler Conway just telling a couple of men here to settle themselves down here. There's a wee bit of pushing and shoving, nothing really obnoxious, but it's a decent battle between Anthony Crossan.
2-10 plays 1-11,
and
puck out about to come out here from Connor. Michael Hatton launches it along down that left hand side of the field once again. Who's going to rise and win possession of the ball over there? Ball's brought down into the hands of Seamus Sweeney. He tries to tidy it up along the sideline there, but he's under all sorts of pressure. Once again, Dungannon come away with him. Sean Donaghy right into the hands there. Mark Winters who launches it first time down the field of play, and it's who's the ball going to break to? It's gone to Dermy Bigley. Dermy Bigley has possession of the ball, flips it out across the far side. Right there is Brian McGurk. McGurk moves possession up that left hand side of the field. Éire Óg coming looking for the next score in the game. They have possession of it, and they're out in possession with the wing half back there, Conor Grugan. Conor Grugan gives it out towards Cormac Monroe. Monroe in possession of the ball, launched it inside once again. Is that Sean Óg? It is indeed. He moves out towards the 20 metre line, but once he's under severe pressure, it's flipped out now towards Oisín Daly. Oisín Daly over the left shoulder, but that ball's going to drop out to the left of the post and drop wide. A second wide of the second half for Éire Óg. It's 1-14 for Éire Óg. It's 2-10 for Eoghan Ruadh, a 2 point game.
Certainly good stuff here, and it's opening, it's gone again. We haven't time to draw our breath.
Absolutely not. It's down this near side where Eoghan Ruadh tried to win possession of the ball. The man that has it there, Leo Hughes, trying to win it back, flips it up into his hands under all sorts of pressure from Michael Coyle, but he's done well. Leo Hughes
pulled the arm back,
or Leo Hughes wins the free, and Conway was right there to make the call.
Without doubt, but you'd have to say that just waiting on Michael Coyle. He just had done enough, and unfortunately get the arm locked in, and it's an opportunity here, though it would be a long way, but
20 minutes to go, Sean. This is
Mickey Little's going to try his luck here from the 65. His angle wouldn't be good.
Any thought that Éire Óg were going to cruise this 5th title in a row
has gone
at this stage, isn't it?
It certainly has.
This is going to be hard work if they're going to win this one.
Yep. And to be fair, the people here and the people at home and our viewers here today have certainly been treated to a decent game here. It's all to play for.
Yep, viewership from all over the world this afternoon. Watch this one as Mickey Little hits it in. Mickey Little has headed out to the right of the post and wide, 4th wide of the second half for Eoghan Ruadh. That's 9 in total now for them on the afternoon. And with viewership from San Francisco, from Portugal, from where else, Sean? Australia,
Portugal. Dara Coney's only after taxing in from Kalale. Yeah, we're here.
Ball is in the hands of the man from Eoghan Ruadh once again, and James McCann that takes it out. James McCann very direct running
he's
down
holding
through the
himself
centre.
out of trouble.
Brilliant play from James McCann. Moves the ball forward once again. He's into that inside forward line. He's looking for Brandon Malloy in there, or is it Malloy? It's across the field of play now. There's a chance here for a goal. It's buried in the net once again. And the man that's got it is Pierce McAlean again, I do believe. Just watch it. I think it was the number 11 that picked it up. A brilliant finish, and it's Pierce McAlean again.
Yep.
3 goals in the game now for him. It's 3-10 plus 1-11. And has that knocked the stuff out of Éire Óg?
I don't know, but they need to get the next score here, because Dungan's done their homework. They're playing a very accomplished hurling. They're getting the ball into hand. They're more stylish in their approach here. They're
1-11 plus 3-10 now, as here come Eoghan Ruadh down this near side. As I say, they have only been beaten once this year. They're Armagh League champions. They're in possession of the Burger ball, and Fergal Donaghy plays it across. Ball inside once again into that inside forward line, and it's Leo Hughes. I think that played the ball across to McAlean for that goal. Ball's dropping in towards the edge of the square. Conor McElhatton comes out and wins possession of the ball. He runs into the player, manages to offload possession out towards wing half-back area. Now it's Jeremy Bigley that launches it right down the field of play into that inside forward line. Éire Óg could badly needed the next score as Finn Devlin comes across. The captain of this Eoghan Ruadh side comes out the field of play and out beyond the halfway lane. A good run from him right into the heart of this Eoghan Ruadh defence. Great run from Devlin. Has he won the free? No, it's gone out towards Ronan Malloy. Ronan Malloy pulls the trigger. Ronan Malloy sticks it over the bar. Super point for Eoghan Ruadh. They're up to 3-11 to 1-11, and it's a 6-point ball game, Sean.
No, without doubt here, this is a hell of a game here. Ronan Malloy. I didn't think this would be happening. I'm not saying there's complacency in Carrickmore. There's a change here.
So Justin Kelly is back on the field of play, and Tony Hughes has come off the field of play. Well, we haven't hardly mentioned Tony Hughes, have we?
No.
So Justin Kelly is back on the field of play. And another change. It looks like Michael Kelly's coming off the field of play, and is it
Enda Grimes, who was the start?
Enda Grimes, wearing 5. He is on. He's on now, and Michael Kelly Coyle rather comes off the field of play.
No, 2's come off. Michael Kelly.
Oh, sorry, Michael Kelly's off the field. You're right.
Yeah.
And another free that's been won by Éire Óg here. They trail by some 6 points in the game, and we have 16 minutes to go.
Again, I'll go back to your old coach from the first game. You win games in the final quarter. This will be interesting. Justin Kelly in, and the Grimes in for young Kelly. They're trying to bolster something, but to be fair, Éire Óg's been pumping the ball along and it's getting no return whatsoever from the puck outs. Dungan's able to bottle them up and restart again with their attack. Dungan's approach is slightly different. It's shorter, it's through the hands, and they play it short till they get here to the scoring area, and then they have a pop. So Eddie Kelly has a job of work to do here to try and restore something here to get a wee bit of to cut back the deficit.
It was 1-9 to 1-8 at half time. It's now 1-11. It's Éire Óg have scored 2 points in the second half. And you can add another one to that because Aidan Kelly has just added another point, so it's 1-12 to score 3 points in the second half. And Eoghan Ruadh have hit 2-2.
Yeah, certainly have here.
It's
foraging here around the middle again, and there's a flag up. Yeah. But a lot of pressure coming on there from the Carrickmore players. The more experienced men will be trying to probably stop the rot here.
We're into the last quarter. It's a 5-point game now here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Oman. This Connolly's Amoy Senior Hurling Championship final. Éire Óg bidding for 5 in a row up against Eoghan Ruadh, who now lead by some 5 in the game. Jeremy Bigley will take this free inside his own 65 metre line, launches right in towards the edge of the square. Who's going to win possession of the ball? Is it going to go all the way?
Go wide.
It's going to go out to the left of the post and go wide, and Éire Óg's wide count rises up to 8 now in the game. No, sorry, 9 in the game.
9 apiece. And again, the puck out there. Conal Malloy going down the wing.
Down this near side as Turla Mullen picks it up. He launches it in towards the edge of the square. Once again, ball's breaking free. Who's going to win possession? It's a bit of a ruck for him once again. But once again, looks like Jeremy Bigley's out with possession. Once again, he's won the free.
Yeah, he's pulled them back, but
was that Monroe in there? I think it might have been Monroe.
Cormac's maybe pushed up the field a wee bit more, but Eoghan Ruadh puck out there coming from Malloy. They're trying, and they're bringing Dean Rafferty's took himself out of the full back area, trying to push forward.
Conor McElhatton launches away down to that left hand side of the field. The ball's broken free. He's breaking out towards Justy Kelly. They need all the experience they have, and
just pulled across on there.
Camp to pull this back. And pull themselves back into this contest. Aidan Kelly, he can reduce the deficit to 4 here.
Under the shadow of the stall on the 45 metre line, just the side of it.
20
familiar stance.
20 points play, 15, 3-11 to 1-12. This back to a 4-point deficit if he puts this over the bar. Aidan Kelly's headed it in, and he's headed over the bar. Another score for Aidan Kelly.
Yeah, certainly is.
Éire Óg up to 113.
Hold it.
The referee's going to speak to, or he's not happy that the puck out has been taken before he's ready.
Didn't wait in the second whistle, probably.
Conal Malloy.
Technical rule, you wait in the second whistle.
Yep. Conal Malloy launches out to the middle of the field.
Took a chance, got it the hand.
He done very well. Mark Winters has it, launches it once again straight down the heart of this Éire Óg defence, and it's out this near side. It's Dungannon trying to win possession of the ball through the corner for Turla Mullen. Turla Mullen cutting inside. but possession has been taken away out of his hands once again, and Éire Óg tidy it up, move it out the field of play, out towards that 45 metre line and beyond, and it's Brian McGurk that has it. Brian McGurk under a spot of pressure, just flipped it away and gives it right down the throat of Bronagh Malloy, who did brilliantly well, and Malloy can flip it back out the field of play, and it's a free in to Eoghan Ruadh.
He was smart enough not to go forward.
That was a big turnover, Sean.
Big turnover, yep. And he had the hand up, but he knew if he went forward he was going to lose the advantage, so he played it back, and immediately the referee blew the signal for the free. Chance here again to put a wee bit of daylight between them again.
Yeah, 4 between the sides. Mickey Little will be taking this one. There's just 11 and a half minutes to go, Sean.
Yeah, and it's an interesting encounter here. Definitely here, very, very enjoyable. Chance here, you know.
Mickey Little in the bright sunshine of O'Neill's Hilly Park here.
Causing us problems.
As he sizes up this opportunity from just inside the 45 metre line. Steadies down, hits it, and he's hit it in and over the bar. He's got the score. Mickey Little was third of the game. And it's a 5-point game once again. 3-12 plays 1-13, Sean.
Yeah, certainly is. It's a decent lead for Dungannon, and they're not giving up. They're not resting on their laurels. Conor McElhatton's going to have to go long for the squeezes on. And that squeeze going into the centre half forward line. And Dungannon has swept it up again.
Yeah, as possession of the ball is won by Dungannon. Once again, they come out the field to play with it. They can flip it across towards Little on this near side, and he has it now. Little, he didn't win it at the first time of asking, but his stick work was good. He plays it back towards Winters. Winters launches it forward out towards McCann on this near side. McCann trying to win possession of the ball. John McCann under a spot of pressure. Dermy Bigley did brilliantly well. It was that Monroe actually. It was Monroe that did well. Launches it in towards the centre half forward line, and it's now been won by Justin Kelly. Justin Kelly in under pressure. Justin Kelly from no space whatsoever has headed out to the left of the post and wide.
It was close. There's a sub
wides now for Éire Óg, and a change coming across on the far side, Sean.
Yeah, well, it's a Dungannon, it's a Eoghan Ruadh sub.
Rory Ware's on the field to play. He's going to replace Turla Mullen, who hit 3 points in the game, Sean.
Yeah, well, it goes to show you, probably run his course. Has played well for them, but they're trying something different. Rory Weir had a good
trying to hit Rory Weir across that near side, but it goes over his head and out over the sideline, and it will be a sideline ball to Carrickmore. 10 minutes to go, Sean.
Yep.
5-point game.
Yeah, 5-point game as you said, but Rory Weir, I'd be interested to see where he's played for. He's operated in the half forward line for Tyrone this year as well, so, and he's picked up a few scores. So is he in to try and bolster the defence, because he's in the wrong side of the midfield for I'd like him to be as an attacker, but there's 50 slithers before the match, and now we're waiting on one to take a sideline cut. But
absolutely, we're removing layers of clothing here because
it's a beautiful day
in here now, isn't it?
Yep, first day of the year. I didn't wear shorts.
And the possession will be from the sideline. Well, it'll be a sideline ball across the far side where Éire Óg are taken, moving the ball forward, but it's been picked up by Winters.
It wasn't picked up, he caught it, he stick and pulled on. Oh, what a flick!
Lovely flick forward from Larkin Devlin in towards Leo Hughes. Leo Hughes trying to win possession of the ball, but the referee says he dragged the man back. 9 minutes to go in the game. 5-point game. Éire Óg bidding for 5 in a row. They're going to have to dig this one out, Sean.
They certainly are, and the digging's going to have to start very, very shortly, but they've got the ball away here.
Justin Kelly has it right beyond the 65 metre line. Justin Kelly scoops it in, long ball in towards that inside forward line, and once again it's Woods that tries to win possession of the ball. He goes to ground, he picks it up, he's trying to get away from his man, he flips it out towards Dermy Bigley. Dermy Bigley just trying to get a wee bit of space. Dermy Bigley under all sorts of pressure, trying to get
getting a free shot.
Yeah, he's going to win the free there, no doubt. And it will be a free in to Éire Óg and a chance to reduce it down to a 4-point game.
Yeah, first man that stood him up and was doing well. Dungannon may complain, but the second man come in, took him round the waist. So all of a sudden,
no excuses.
None.
Now a change on the far side. Ceathair Monroe's on the field of play, wearing number 32, and he's going to replace Oisín Daly. So 32 Ceathair Monroe to replace Oisín Daly. And Aidan Kelly with a free has already converted the free, and it's now 1-14 plays 3-12 4-point game.
Yeah, Dungannon would need, if they're going to win this, they need to do something to get the next score. They've sort of succumbed to the Carrickmore challenge here. He's getting away. Oh, good stick work, some good control. Yeah,
and they're on the march forward. McCann trying to pull the stick at it to get it over the bar, but Éire Óg did brilliantly well to snuff out the opportunity.
Was brilliant.
Yeah, and here come Éire Óg once again. Sluice, that pass there has gone astray. But Éire Óg can pick it up down this near side, and the man that has it is Conor Grugan. Conor Grugan from distance. Conor Grugan has got the score. 3-point game, Sean. 3-point game.
3-point game it is, and I can tell you something now, there's a lot to play for, and where are we at? 22 and a half minutes gone here. All of a sudden is the tide turning. It's something else, and he's got that free. The puck out straight to Carrickmore.
Carrickmore on the march
and
here
the right
now.
man has
That the opportunity is arising now, and Aidan Kelly launches it from distance, and Aidan Kelly's hit it out to the left and wide.
From play.
11 wades in the game now for Éire Óg, as the puck out has been taken away across the far side. Conal Malloy's already restarted the game, and here come the men from Dungannon. They're not messing around. They want to move possession into that inside forward line as quickly as possible, as Malloy rises to win it, and it's going out over the sideline, but it's going to be a sideline ball to Eoghan Ruadh over there.
Certainly is. I think maybe the mere chance he might have connected with a stick, but all of a sudden this is a clinker of a game.
Oh, it's a cracking contest, as away across the far side the sideline will be taken by Eoghan Ruadh, and it's Brandon Malloy that takes it, cuts it in towards the edge of the square. Ball is broken free. Referee says no foul. Play on, and here come the men from Eoghan Ruadh, or Éire Óg, out towards this near side of the field, trying to win it back. Brilliantly won by wing half forward Aidan Kelly. Aidan Kelly flips the ball in towards the inside forward line. Once again, Aidan Woods is out to try and win possession of the ball. Aidan Woods does brilliantly well, turns out onto the outside and coming in now off the angle. Aidan Woods has a wee bit of time and space. Brilliant run from Woods, run towards the edge of the square. Referee says he's been fouled. What is he given? He says he went out over the end line.
Yeah, must have done.
It's a wide.
He pointed at the umpire good enough. So
yeah, so it's gone wide.
Yeah, and the sun's
right. Interesting. That'll go down as another wide for.
Brings it to 12.
Yep, 12. 6 in the first half, 6 in the second. It's now 1:15.
It's a free, actually. He took it out of the ground. Yep.
Yeah.
It wasn't a puck out.
There we go. Ball possession once again is anybody's, but it's now in the hands of the man from.
Cormac Monroe gets his free
Cormac
here.
Monroe wins the free.
And Aidan Kelly will certainly try and get this here to salvage something.
Been a while since Eoghan Ruadh scored, Sean.
It has been a long time. Was it the last goal? Was it the third goal, or did they get the next? No, I think it was the goal, was it? 25 minutes here gone. There's a booking here going to take place. Yeah, number 20.
3 points between the sides, and Aidan Kelly with the free.
Ronan Malloy gets a yellow.
Yeah.
Aidan Kelly will look this. He took a chance to the last time from play, pulled it to the left hand post. He'll know not
right
to do
down
that.
The centre of the field here, looking at the Gorton Road end of the ground. The goals to Gorton Road end of the ground. He hits it up high. He's very happy with that because he's headed through the post and over the bar. Another score for Aidan Kelly. Éire Óg are up to a goal in 16 points, 2-point game, 4.5 minutes to go, Sean.
Look, it's good stuff here. It's going to rest on mistakes, I doubt. And it's going to be who makes the most of them or who makes the little of them. But it's a long puck there from Malloy going to the stand side.
Every single ball now, every single possession is absolutely vital as Justin Kelly comes out and takes possession away for Éire Óg, launches the ball inside towards Aidan Kelly. It's a foot race here. There's space over here for Dermy Bigley. Dermy Bigley's racing over the right hand side. Dermy Bigley with a chance for a goal. Dermy Bigley cutting inside. Dermy Bigley with a shot. It's dropping in, it's dropping out to the left of the post. It's dropping wide. Well, that's a massive opportunity going to Began, Sean.
The Carrickmore supporters in front of us are holding their breath, but the keeper didn't even
get the house on him there, Sean.
So would I, and he stepped inside.
You had to put the house on him. 4 minutes to go.
Bigger.
Ball down this near side towards Sean McCann, but it's gone out over the sideline. And who's, well, the umpire, the linesman's unsure, but he's giving it to Eoghan Ruadh.
Nah, it came off Brian McGurk, to be fair. It hit him and it clipped him on the shin.
Yeah, Brian McGurk didn't argue with it.
No, it'd be a decent, honest old lad.
So, possession now. Malloy launches it back towards his own half back line. Picked up there and once again launched forward. But Éire Óg have bodies in there. One of them's Cormac Monroe, comes across, tidies up possession for Éire Óg. They trail by 2 in the game. Ball in towards Sean O'Grogan. Sean O'Grogan trying to win possession of the ball, but Eoghan Ruadh have bodies there to try and win it back. One of them there is Sheehan Faye. Sheehan Faye has possession of the ball going forward for Eoghan Ruadh.
And he's hit the ground with
the stick and tries to get possession back. Sheehan Faye pulls on it, but it's dropped short. It's Dean Rafferty that picks it up for Carrickmore now out this near side into the hands of Enda Grimes. Launches it forward once again. Aidan Woods is out to try and win possession of the ball. Aidan Woods has been out all day trying to win possession back. Brilliantly won back, and that by Corey Bell. Corey Bell moves it down this near side. Once again, Eoghan Ruadh trying to play the ball forward, but it's only hitting it right into a brick wall, and the brick wall is Brian McGurk. Brian McGurk plays the ball forward once again. Ball's dropping free. Who's going to win it? It's Mickey Little trying to come across there to try and win it. Referee says play on. There's a chance here for Aidan Woods from distance, and Aidan Woods has held it out to the left of the right of the post and wide.
Doesn't look like it. 13 wides is it for
13
Éire
wides
Óg.
really hurting Éire Óg at this stage. 2.5 minutes to go, and we're down to a 2-point game.
Yeah, Dungannon and the man down injured, but Tarla Conway have enough and everybody wants the game to proceed. Proceeded Diz under the stand with the long puck out from Malloy, and again Carrickmore seemed to mop that up, but Dungannon's going to retain it. Although he's looking away through the free to Dungannon, which could be crucial here.
Yeah, free on their own 65 metre line, but they're playing at a very high pace, Dungannon.
But they're playing a dangerous game, Damien. At
a bit of talk, bit of chat back from the Éire Óg men, and this has moved into a more scoreable position, and that could be vital in this game.
Certainly hitting into the sun a day like that, you know, it's Tarla Conway.
Mickey Little will be taking this free 65 metres away from goals, and to be fair, it was on his own 65 metre line, the last one.
It certainly was. And as you said earlier, Dungannon having the need a score if they're going to settle themselves.
A minute and 30 seconds left in the game on normal time. Mickey Little with the free on the 65 metre line, facing down towards the Killybrack Road end of the ground. It's a 2-point ball game. Will it be three? Will it be three?
It's
going in over the bar. Mickey Little has got the next score in the game. It's a 3-point game, and it's Eoghan Ruadh who lead 13 to 1, 16.
And a sub here, Fergal Donaghy's on his road off. And 17 is Mark McCann.
So Mark McCann's on the field for
Fergal Donaghy.
So Mark
McCann, Conor Michael Hutton, Stanley's throw. He's looking for his options. There's a push here from Dungannon. Eoghan Ruadh. He's going to go down, but that's Bermond, and that's Bermond.
3-point game. Still anybody's. Ball's launched into that inside forward line. Here goes Sean O'Grigan. Sean O'Grigan with a chance, but it's been taken away from him, or has it? Ball's broken free. Dungannon trying to win possession back. Mickey Little has it, but he's given it away. Sean O'Grigan stuck in the net. Sean O'Grigan put it in the net, and Éire Óg are level 2-16 to 3-13. What a game of hurling, Sean.
Oh my God, you know what a way to, you know what I mean. I'm not saying lost the goal, but the way it's come in. Sean Óg, ace predator as he is. Little trying to pick the ball up on the ground, and you know, all of a sudden
he flipped the ball across right into the hands of Sean O'Grigan, who said thank you very much, and stuck it in the net, and its sides are level here in Omagh. What a game of hurling.
What a game. Probably one of the better hurling fans I've seen in a long time, as the referee goes across here to find out what he's playing.
There will be 4 additional minutes, and we're into the first of those 4 minutes now, and referee has spotted someone across the far side that he wants to go and deal with.
Yeah, somebody said something.
Somebody on the Éire Óg side has said something. It's a substitute by the looks of it, and it's going to be booked by the referee across there. We're just waiting to see what the action is, but you'd have thought they wouldn't have been complaining given the fact that they stuck the ball in the net.
Yeah, well,
who knows?
Not everybody.
Yellow card handed out to a substitute over there somewhere on the far side, and the sides are level as we enter injury time, and there's 4 minutes to go.
It's bound to be energy sapping, because the next score could be vital here. If there's going to be one, I can't see there not been one.
Long ball launched out across the far side, and once again Éire Óg are onto it once again, or are they trying to win possession back? Eoghan Ruadh have got bodies over there. They've got in the shape of Sean Donaghy. Sean Donaghy trying to pick it up for Eoghan Ruadh. He comes out with the ball, and he's won the free.
He's been boxed in. He wasn't allowed out. He got hit from both sides. So
3 to go. Éire Óg heading for trying to get 5 in a row. Eoghan Ruadh trying to stop the
space here. He's gone.
Yeah, ball across this near side into the hands of Mark McCann. Mark McCann picks it up for Eoghan Ruadh and then launches the ball forward. But who's
there's nobody there.
There's no bodies in there. Or is there? Well, it's been broken free into the hands of centre half forward Pierce McAlean. 3 goals in the game. What a return for him in this contest. But free out. I think
free out, and a man injured probably. You see, and to be fair, a wee bit totally accidental, but we're seeing a decent game here.
2.5 minutes.
Is there extra time? Is there?
I believe it's a replay, Sean.
Is it? Not sure.
Yep. Well, if it's on the same regulations,
it's football. Yeah.
It's a football. It will be a replay. But we're still 2 minutes. I would say probably another 3 minutes to play in the game.
Yeah, well, Conor Michael Hutton's going to be off to launch this one here. The Carrickmore faithful in front of us are trying to encourage him, but again, Dungannon have pressed up.
Conor Michael Hutton launches it right down this near side. Éire Óg got themselves back in the contest. They were 6 behind at one stage. Aidan Kelly with a shot. Aidan Kelly to put them ahead in the game, dropping in short. Goalkeeper's run all sorts of trouble. It's gone to the net. It's gone to the net. Sean O'Gruggan was in there once again, and Éire Óg could be heading for 5 in a row with 3-16 plays 3-13. Sean.
Yeah. Oh yes, what a way. Maybe the lose is a bit heartbreaking for Eoghan Ruadh, but my God, oh what a catch.
Ball away across the far side. Eoghan Ruadh looking for the next score in the game, trying to get themselves back in the contest. It's trailed by 3.
Yeah, you couldn't see this coming a couple of minutes ago. You thought it was going to go down to the wire, free here or there, but all the ace predator Sean O'Gruggan, you don't take men like that off who patrol the edge of the square just like that. You know, the
ball is at the feet of Mickey Little. He's going to have to drop this one in. Drops it in towards the edge of the square. It's dropping in short. It's batted out. One real trying to get a hurl on it, but Éire Óg have managed to get hands on it and they move it out the field to play. They overcarry possession of the ball.
No doubt. I'd have to agree with that decision.
Big call there from Tarla Conway. It will be another free. There's about 50 seconds left.
They can't go into the house, so they're going to have to stay out. They're going to have to take the chance of a run in. So
I think they're going to have to put it over the bar, Sean, and hope to get game possession from the puck out. It's Mickey Little that has the free. He's on the edge of D, but when you look across at the time, there's only 30 seconds of normal time left. What's he going to do with it? Mickey Little takes a shot, drops it in short. It's going to drop in there, but he's going to get a stick on it. Éire Óg managed to clear their lines and head it out towards us here on this near side, but it's going to be a sideline ball and a last opportunity for Eoghan Ruadh, who led throughout the contest, but they don't lead now.
They certainly don't. And like
3-16 to 3-13, and Éire Óg heading for 5 in a row here, Sean.
They certainly are. Dungannon, you'd have to feel sorry for them if they lose this, because they hold with a great foray. They put their whole lot into it, but the age-old tradition.
Mickey Little has to drop this one in. He likes to go short out towards this near side into the hands of Corey Bell, who drops it in towards the edge of the square. It's dropping in. Who's going to win possession of the ball? It's broken free. The man that has it now, centre half forward McAlean, but he's dropped it away. Éire Óg have bodies and hands on it now, and they're trying to run it out to the far side as McCann races out to the far side and wins it once again for Eoghan Ruadh. Plays it back in towards, or he hasn't. He's trying to play it back in, but it hasn't got it across the field of play, and it's gone out over the end line. It's going for 65, and it will be taken, Sean.
It will have to be taken, but this is an opportunity at the. Well, you're just hitting and hope, really, aren't you? Again, going to put everybody up.
Well, another late substitution. Number 27 is coming on the field to play. Francie Horson's replacing Sean O'Gruggan, but I think that's to do a bit of defending.
Well, I just think it's more than anything else, for you won't going to get Sean Óg up that far up the field to do
Mickey
any
Little is going to have to drop this in around the house and hope for the best here, but this is last desperation for Eoghan Ruadh. Long ball launched in towards the edge of the square. Who's going to break free? It's broken into. Éire Óg hands has it. It's Eoghan Ruadh trying to pick up possession of the ball on the edge of the square. A bit of a ruck for him in there to try and get possession back. It's broken into Éire Óg hands, and who's away? Only the captain, Brian McGurk, and the game's over. And Carrickmore Éire Óg are 5 in a row champions. 3-16 to 3-13 victory over Dungannon. And what a game of hurling!
Oh, some game, absolutely. You know, nobody involved in sport, especially in GA and Tyrone, especially in hurling circles, it has to be heartbreaking for them. And they'll think, oh my God, but they never give up, Carrickmore, do they? They just go and go, and the press and the press and the press, and that's just what happens. And sometimes you get the rub of the green, but my goodness gracious me, I'd have to say to yourself, you know, Dungannon are talking to Tarla Conway here, and probably they're talking about the goal of, you know, in the first half, and that's for a different day here. But Dungannon, they played well. What some great performances, you know. Past McAlean, 3 goals he hit. You thought Dungannon were on their way to a county championship, and to be fair, they hold their boots off. But Carrickmore just kept coming and a few favourable breaks of the slither probably put it in for them. But look, Damien, it's a clinking game of hurling here we've been through today, and I hope the people at home certainly enjoyed it and enjoyed listening to us. But I can say the people here in Carrick, I know what today, certainly enjoyed watching it. So
no doubt about it. I think Dungannon really contributed to a serious game here today. No doubt about it. They went after it right from the very beginning. They just couldn't hold on to a Carrickmore side that found a way to dig it out at the end. And Sean, I suppose the controversial decision around the goal in the opening half, thankfully it really didn't play out, although you could argue that Eoghan Ruadh wouldn't see it that way, but it would have been a 2-point win at the end for them anyway. Éire Óg, given the scores that were recorded, but what a victory for Éire Óg, and I suppose it took all of their energy to get it over the line at the end.